Is this on?
My brother's keeper!
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of What's Wrong with Wrestling. I'm Andrew Pisano, along with my brother Joe Pisano. Eric the Slamilton Mark Hamilton is on assignment.
Yes.
Not an assignment we put him on, but
No.
someone just wanted to go to Disney World as an adult.
As an adult.
He's a Disney adult.
Wow.
Yeah, Mickey was like, "Ha, you fucking Mark!" So, yeah,
That's,
we're waiting for the picture with Mickey.
Yes.
Where, you know, they're in front of a screen, and
Yeah.
even Mickey's gonna be like, "No touching!"
Yeah.
You know, so
That's right. That's right.
it'll be like all those Sasha Banks photos where she's standing 20 feet from the fan who paid $100 to take a photo
Or
with
the
her.
Becky where she's holding her hand and it's a clenched fist like that.
Well, that's why that they have to stand so far away now. Those like prom photos
Oh
that
my
those
God.
marks took with the feet. I mean, that's just horrible. Yeah.
Here's $40. Can I touch you? That's basically what you're paying
Can I
for.
put my cock on your butt with clothes on, but my cock is on your butt?
I totally had sex with Becky Lynch.
Exactly. Well, I mean, hey, you got closer than we did. That's for sure.
She's like, your neck beard's brushing my neck. Will you just back off?
Yeah.
Sorry.
But yeah, well, we miss Eric. He's, I guess, having a blast in Disney World right now. We'll see him next week, I'm sure. Because, I mean, next
Right.
week is the Royal Rumble. Unless he's just going to go straight from Orlando to Indianapolis.
Probably.
I mean, there's a chance.
God, what? So today's the 21st, and then
Yeah.
the Rumble is the 2nd? February 2nd, right?
It's
on a
yes, yes.
Saturday or
It's-
Saturday, the 1st.
Yeah, I think it's the Saturday.
February 1st.
Uh-huh.
There you go.
Yep.
Wow.
Royal Rumble's coming up. I'm very excited.
Star
Because
power.
again, it's like, yeah, we could have a favorite, or maybe someone can be the favorite to win the Royal Rumble, but it could be wrong. Like we talked how like there's 8 guys that could really realistically win it. And you can be like,
It's
yeah,
a
I can
lot.
see that.
Yeah.
It's cool. It's a lot like the 2017 Rumble that we went to in San Antonio, where we were like, is Finn Balor returning going to win? Could The Undertaker? Like, who's going to win? And then it was, all of a sudden, it was Randy Orton last minute, which like no one saw coming. That could happen again this year.
Except our dumbasses pulled up the betting odds right before the match for some reason.
Right.
And we were like, Orton? And we still didn't believe
Orton
it.
minus $1 million?
We were such marks like, no.
No way.
That's not happening.
Yeah.
And then it happened.
Someone told someone something. Bruce Pritchard. But, I mean, most
Maybe.
likely.
Probably.
Seems like the most likely culprit.
Yeah.
He likes to talk. He likes to open his mouth. But yeah, we have to review SmackDown, Raw, get into breaking news, rumors, trivia, fan questions, all that good stuff. But first, we have to thank a brand new patron. So thank you to Mike Sessler. Thank you so much, Mike.
Creeping every show ever so close
Yes.
to shaving that head.
Hey, it could be shaved. That's why I'm wearing this beanie.
Oh,
Or it's because we're selling so many fucking beanies ever since I wore it. Shout out to Colleen Uzensky for buying a logo t-shirt and a What's Wrong with Wrestling beanie. Look how good it
Colin.
looks on me. Will it look this good on you?
Colleen.
Probably not. What did I say?
I don't know.
I thought I said Colleen.
Maybe.
Anyways, this beanie,
did.
it might not look as good on you as it does on me, but I mean, you can still look pretty good with it. honestly.
He's rocking that beanie.
Now I got to wear it now that we're selling it.
Yeah, that's fair.
So you can get the t-shirts and the beanies, and we even have What's Wrong with Wrestling hats.
Look at us. We're all merched up tonight.
Yes.
I mean, for ourselves.
Sure, yeah.
You fucking mark!
Yeah,
Marks for ourselves.
for sure.
Go to prowrestlingtees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. T-shirts, beanies, hats, all that shit is there.
It's there.
And of course, go to patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. We've got over 700 bonus podcasts. You also get this show ad-free and before anyone else. If you don't want to hear ads and just have a smooth podcast, you could sign up. You also get the weekly Monday Night War podcast. Shawn Michaels just won the WWF Championship for the first time. We're in 96. The new world order is starting up very, very soon.
Sure.
And of course, all the pay-per-view recaps. We've got Saturday night's main event coming up this Saturday, Royal Rumble next week, like we said. You get all the brackets and also There's 2 episodes already of the return of the AEW NXT podcast. And boy, is it a lot of fun / confusing. There's so many new wrestlers in NXT now. They just put all of them on the show.
New wrestlers.
Yeah, it was funny. I was saying this on the AEW NXT podcast that every time they have a backstage segment, there's a lower thirds to show you who's talking. Because I imagine most people are like, who the fuck is that? That's just a random...
Really?
There's so many people. Because there's like 100 people that are signed to their performance center. And they're all on the show.
Wow.
Like, it's insane. They put all of them on the show every week.
Every week.
It's so hard to follow. I'm like, who the fuck's this guy? The whole show is...
Who are you? We don't even know who he is.
That's the whole show right now.
And how long is it?
It's 2 hours.
2 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's long. So yeah, go to patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling. It's been a blast though, making fun of both shows because NXT is still Saved by the Bell.
Which show has won?
We kind of got into that.
Okay.
NXT
sure if you're
the
picking.
first week, and then actually Josh and Eric picked NXT the second week as well. I would have said AEW, but both shows sucked in my opinion. Like they
Yeah.
were both bad.
Was MJF making fun of Jarrett one of those shows?
Both.
And that
Both
wasn't
shows.
enough to get the win?
Well, it did for me the second week.
Got it,
That
yeah.
was the only reason.
Yeah.
Because the only enjoyable thing was MJF.
Yeah.
Even if he is feuding with a senior citizen.
Sure.
So go to patreon.com/what's wrong with wrestling.
Yeah.
We'll take all the MJF we can get, I guess.
Yeah,
you know,
sure.
it's better than nothing. All right, SmackDown opens with Joe Tessitore and Wade Barrett. They walked from the production room. They passed Tiffany Stratton's locker room, and Tessitore's like, maybe we can go in and see her fucking Ludwig Kaiser. You remember that?
I didn't get.
No?
I didn't see that part.
It was so weird. And then they just walk through the crowd and they go to their announce table. You know?
I don't want to see these guys.
No,
I don't want to see the announcers.
of course not. And look who's here. You know, it's the Oscars every week.
Yeah.
So then we've got an in-ring promo from Rey Mysterio. He welcomes his hometown of San Diego to SmackDown, and he's so happy to be there. With my daughter in the front row. Remember her? She used to fuck Buddy Murphy. Say hi, Aaliyah.
Say buddy on 3.
Yeah, he was 15 years older than her. She was like 20. He was 35.
He was 15 years older than her. He was 30.
Yeah. So Ray officially declares the Royal Rumble and reminisces over winning it in 2006 and becoming the World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania. He then starts to talk about Eddie Guerrero, and the crowd does an Eddie chant, but then the music hits and out walks the WWF Winged Eagle Champion, Kevin Owens. And KO's wearing a t-shirt that reads, "The Canadian Dream, son of a security systems technician." Amazing.
That's just amazing.
He's such a great troll heel.
He's a good troll.
Owen says, "I respect you, Ray, more than anyone in this industry. I've had an incredible career. I main evented WrestleMania with Stone Cold Steve Austin. I won the tag team titles with my then best friend in the main event of WrestleMania. Now I get to stand here with this championship. This is the championship belt that I saw all of my idols win. This is the championship belt that I dreamed of winning, and I stand here as the true rightful WWE champion." He says, "One thing I've never done is wrestle Rey Mysterio one-on-one, so I'm rooting for you in the Royal Rumble. Promise me that I will be the champion you pick for the WrestleMania match so I can have my dream match against you." And Ray says, "But you're not the champion. Cody's the champion. If I go on to win the Royal Rumble and you win, I will be more than glad." He says, "I will be more than gladly face you at WrestleMania."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not his first language.
It's San Diego. He's from San Diego.
He grew up there, right? Wasn't he born in...
I don't know. Anyways, Kevin Owens freaks out and he's great.
I'm not the champion. I am the champion. This is my title. I earned it. I deserve it. What the hell's your problem, huh? Cody Rhodes has got you brainwashed too? What do you got under that mask, huh? Bleach blonde hair. This is seeping through your brain. What is this crap?
Amazing.
Oh, so good.
He's like, "I do, yes. So I can't take this
How
off.
did you know?
Yeah. Ray says, you sound so delusional. You remind me of my son, Dominic.
My son.
Because I'm never done with him.
Yeah.
This feud will go on for years and years. It already has. Every year, we're going to fight at WrestleMania. And every year, I will win. I will
I'm
never,
better than that
ever
piece of shit.
put over my son.
Right. Basically. It's true.
So Owens tries to hit Ray with the belt, but Ray ducks, lands some punches, and goes for the 619. But Owens rolls out of the ring and yells, I'm not like Dominic. How dare you, son of a bitch? It's good stuff.
So good. So good.
Backstage, Nick Aldis grants Ray a match with Owens for later in the show. And then Cody Rhodes walks in, and Ray tells him, I'll take care of Kevin Owens tonight, and I promise to leave something for you at the Royal Rumble. Cody thanks Ray, and he tells Aldis that he's fully cleared. And then Aldis tells Cody that he needs to sign the contract for the match with Kevin Owens. But Cody says, I'll sign it when Kevin Owens signs it. He says, I have an addendum?
We don't even know what it is.
Yeah, that's true. Right. Yeah.
We don't even know
What?
who he is.
Again, another heel move by Cody.
Yes.
I'm not gonna fuck you and your addendum. I ain't signing shit until he signs it. And it's just like,
Yeah.
it's like, wait a minute, you're the champ. And what does it say? And what the fuck is wrong with you're such a fucking baby?
Why don't you just read it?
You're a baby heel bitch.
Yeah, Cody's like, I need my lawyers to look at it.
Right.
You're a babyface. You're not supposed to have lawyers.
He's like, and they're here. You think I dress nice here? These guys are.
They dress me, actually.
Yeah, right.
So then later, Aldis tries to get Owens to sign it, but he says he's not signing it until Cody signs it. I love how Kevin Owens, he's like, what's an addendum? Like, what are you talking about?
Yeah.
Like, because, again, who uses words that, like, why would you use that word?
Right.
Not everyone understands what that word means.
And why do they need them to sign?
Yeah.
You're the bosses.
Right.
They have to do what you say.
Yeah.
What do you think it is?
I have no idea.
Because even later he's like, "Fine, we're gonna take your titles."
It's probably means
yeah.
It probably means that like Kevin Owens will be fired if he steals a belt again. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Like he has to just accept it, or he can't get another title.
They're fighting
shot.
at the Rumble,
Yeah.
so it's you can't touch each other until the Rumble, or you lose your title maybe. But why do we have to wait
It'll just be a week. Yeah, it'll be one episode
till
of SmackDown.
Saturday? Yeah, I don't know.
Next up, we've got Nia Jackson, Candice LeRae versus Naomi and Bianca Belair. Belair still looking for Jade Cargill's real killer, although it's probably her at this point, even though it's going to make no sense. Belair threw Candice out of the ring and onto Nia. Naomi hit Nia with the split-legged moonsault, but Candice broke up the pin. Then Belair went for her handstand into the moonsault, but Candice drop-kicked her while she was doing the handstand. That was a nice little spot. And then Belair later hit the moonsault on Candice, went for the pin. Nia tried to break it up with a leg drop, but Belair moved, and Nia leg dropped Candice by mistake.
Uh-oh.
And then Naomi gave Candice the butt bomb for the win.
That's it.
Not to be confused with the butt blast.
Correct.
This is the butt bomb where she just
Farts.
well, probably, but she just picks up Candice and they both fall on their ass the exact same way, but Candice doesn't have Naomi's ass.
Right.
It's very bony.
Yeah.
And Naomi's like, I didn't feel anything. Meanwhile, Candice is like, my ass hurts, and that's it.
Kind of like the bunny stomp from Doomsday.
Right, that's right.
Just nonsensical
This
bullshit.
belongs in a comedy wrestling show.
Correct.
Not a legit, trying to be like, this is real wrestling.
Yes.
Anyways, Bianca and Naomi will defend the tag titles against Lash Legend and Jakara Jackson on NXT.
Okay.
Which is, happening as we speak, or I guess it happened already.
And new.
Or no, I think it's the next week, actually. I think it's next week. Yeah. It was funny. We were confused because we were watching NXT last week, and they won a number one contenders match, and we were like, who's even the NXT tag team champs? And Eric was like, there are none. So,
They want a shot at the women's.
Yeah.
There's only one tag team champion in all three brands, right?
Yes. Because there used to be NXT women's
and then
tag
they
champs.
just got rid of them.
They got rid of him again. Yeah. Next up, we've got Jimmy Uso versus Carmelo Hayes. Jimmy still comes out to his heel music that talks about how he's done with family.
Yeah.
How have they not updated this yet?
I don't know.
It's so weird. Melo cut a basic promo as he walked to the ring, but Jimmy threw him in the ring from the apron to start the match. Jimmy suplexed Melo on the apron and hit a suicide dive. Jimmy went for a corkscrew moonsault off the top, but Melo moved out of the way and hit a springboard DDT. Jimmy went for the Uso splash, but Melo countered with first 48. He goes for nothing but net, but Jimmy moved and hit a super kick. And then soon after that, Jimmy hit a spear and went to the top rope, but Jacob Fatu appeared on the apron, and then Tama Tonga pushed Jimmy off the top rope for the DQ.
All right. Jimmy beats Carmelo Hayes.
Yes, he does.
I mean, technically.
Fatu and Tonga beat up Jimmy. Melo tries to join in, but Fatu clotheslines him.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck off. We don't need your help.
Right.
Then Solo Sikoa comes out for his first appearance since losing the Ula Fala to Roman Reigns. It's been a few weeks.
What's going to happen?
He acts like he's going to cut a promo, but then he just throws the mic down, takes off his red jacket, and leaves through the crowd. As Fatu and Tonga just stand in the ring like,
Yeah. What do you think this is about?
I don't know. I hope it's just, I don't know. I feel like it would be better if Fatu's just the new leader of that bloodline.
Just let Solo go away. You served your time. Here's your papers. We wish
Really?
him success
Where
in all
can he
his
go
endeavors.
from here at this point?
Can't.
Feuding with the Wyatt Six, if they ever show up again?
Yeah,
I
where
don't
have
know.
they been?
So Fatu picks up the mic and yells, "I'm tired of the disrespect. I'm tired of the hate. Even on my bad day, y'all still can't touch me. I give a damn if you cheer or boo us. Y'all thought I was crazy. I'm just getting started." And it was like, I mean, that sounded pretty crazy.
Yeah, it was.
It was pretty nonsensical, but it tracks for his character.
Yeah, I felt like, okay, this is the most talking we've ever heard him do, and it was
Yeah.
fine.
Other than "I love you" Solo, like these are his like first words almost. So then LA Knight's music,
Right. A baby's first words.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love
I
you,
love
Solo.
you. Solo.
So LA Knight runs out, but he attacks him from behind. His music hits, distracts them, trying to get revenge for last week. But it's a 2-on-1, so they beat him up. But then Braun Strowman walks out. He just shows
Monster
up.
among monsters. He's the monster
He's
of
All monsters.
super monsters. Yeah.
Even more so than Godzilla. Even more so than Bronson Reed.
Like, why did they double down on he's a monster among men? That's amazing.
Right.
You're a fucking monster compared to men.
Yeah.
Now he's a monster of all monsters.
Yeah. And not only that, he's
king of kings.
the friendliest of all monsters.
Honestly, the friendliest. Godzilla wouldn't put up with
Why are we
half the
still
shit.
doing this?
Yeah.
He shows up once a month, and then it's like, all right, see you in another month. And he's just a good guy, and he sucks.
Yeah.
He sucks as a good guy.
He walks
What are
a
we
stupid
doing?
walk.
Yeah. Like a baby just learned how to walk for the first time.
Looks great, though.
Looks great.
He's ripped.
He absolutely is. Tama Tonga dives on him, but Braun catches him, throws him into the barricade, and then he faces off with Fatu, but Tonga pulls Fatu out of the ring. So we've got Braun versus Fatu for Saturday night's main event. And Fatu is favored by infinity, it says. It just shows the infinity symbol.
Really?
That's what Fatu's favored by.
I got Braun.
Yeah.
You know why? Because I want infinity money.
Are you trying to give me some of my dollars back?
No, fuck. Jacob's not going to lose.
I mean, this is what Braun does.
Yeah.
He loses to everyone.
Yeah.
He's Big Show from like 2010. He's the biggest jobber in the fucking company.
Yeah, but like,
He loses to Bronson Reed.
yeah.
He loses to everyone.
You think Jacob beats him clean?
He beats him.
Yeah.
Clean or not. He beats him.
Tama.
Yeah, he probably gets involved, sure.
Yeah. It's one of
But
those
that's
like
the point.
not super dirty. Like he just happens to hit Tama Tonga
Yeah,
because he's around.
right.
And when he runs towards Jacob, he gets fucked.
It's almost like Vince decided to rehire Braun, and Triple H was like, well, I mean, all right, I guess we'll use you, and you'll just job to everyone.
Can I see your contract? 10 years. Yeah, come on.
Yes, because it's a Saudi contract. We signed him. We pay you and we pay him. We pay you just to employ him.
And WWE is the Triple H era is like, we're okay with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll take that.
We just need him to win one battle royal a year. Can you do that for us?
One battle royal every odd year.
Listen, Triple H, we have the Royal Rumble next year, and we want Braun to win. And Triple H is like, you better start giving us billions instead of millions.
That's worth $1 billion to us.
Okay, hold on. Let me go to my, let me get my checkbook. Hold on 1 second.
I'm just kidding. I have it right here. This is the most rare diamond on earth. Its value, $1 billion.
You can have this, or you can have our $1 billion bill. Here you go. There it is. $1 billion bill. It's got your face on it. Well, of course, who else's face would be on the $1 billion bill?
Don't lose it. That would be $1 billion loss.
That just reminded me. I was just watching the Simpsons episode because there's an episode where Mr. Burns steals $1 trillion bill from the U.S. government. Oh, that's a great one. Anyways, next up, we've got the Motor City Machine Guns versus Los Garza.
Honestly, there's a lot of bad matches this week.
Yeah.
On both shows.
Right.
This was pretty shitty. Come on.
Yeah. The Guns win with Skull and Bones, despite Pretty Shitty trying to cost them the win. We're not going to waste our time with this.
Are they good or bad?
Pretty Shitty?
Yeah, because they're being
bad.
weird.
They're
Yeah?
bad. Yeah. They're trying to fuck up the Guns.
The Los Garza's captain, Escobar, who shaved. I guess he shaved.
Did he shave?
It was very light, even lighter than this. He's like, Pretty Shitty might interfere again.
Yeah.
So it's like,
And I won't be there to help you because I'm too big to even be part of this.
I'm too big to be part of this.
And I'm no one. I'm nobody. Who am I? So backstage, Ciampa yells at Pretty Shitty for dropping the ball and calls him a joke. Gargano plays good cop. He's like, oh, it's just tough love. We believe in you guys. Come on, it's cool. And then DIY leaves, and Apollo Crews walks up and calls Pretty Shitty a couple of unitards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But then Gargano attacks and lays out Crews and says, keep our name out your mouth.
Yeah, it's pot calling the kettle black there.
Yeah.
Cruz.
So I guess that's going to be a match next week, Gargano and Crews.
You think?
Yeah. He's got to do something. Well, that's not, man, that's true. Cruz just gets his ass kicked all the time and he
That's
never
it.
fights anyone.
And we're done.
Yeah.
Moving on.
Moving on. Next up, we've got B-Fab versus Piper Niven. Wow.
How many one-on-one matches, trivia in the middle of the show, has B-Fab had?
Like ever? Like 0. Is it 0?
This is her first singles match.
I believe it. This match happened because of a backstage confrontation where Piper is now acting like a Secret Service agent for Chelsea Green.
Yeah.
Because she's the U.S. champion, which means she's the president of the United States now. That's what that means.
And if B-Fab can beat
All
her
clear.
minion,
Yeah.
that means nothing.
Right.
So.
And she can't. During the match, Chelsea Green held up her title, so B-Fab took offense and clotheslined her off the apron.
Yay.
And then Piper hit B-Fab with a senton as she slid back in the ring and then hit the Piper driver for the win. God, I can't wait until SmackDown is 2 hours again.
This will be gone.
B-Fab will not wrestle again.
They're like, all right, we need to do a match. Dig to the bottom. The bottom? Yeah.
Yeah.
The very bottom? Yeah. Who is it? It's B-Fab. Throw it back in. Throw it back in. No, we already grabbed it. We already grabbed it.
You promised.
Oh, my God.
No, she's about to be released anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
We're not even going to say that she's associated with the Street Profits anymore. We're not even going to mention that.
Release Fab is what we should call it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's amazing that there's a couple of them left. There's B-Fab and Ashante the Adonis of what the fuck was their group called?
Oh, with the big guy who tried to jump the ropes and totally fucked it up. Then he went
Flop
like this.
Dollar?
Flop Dollar.
What the fuck was their name? With Swerve. Was originally with Swerve. Oh. And then they brought them back. And there was like, without Swerve? Without the only one with talent?
Super Swerves.
So you brought them all back without the one with talent, without their leader. Brilliant.
course.
That's
Of course.
brilliant.
Nothing.
The rappers.
The rappers. That is.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
Who cares? We'll ask Eric next week. It's fine. Eric's going to be back next week. Yeah.
I'm like literally looking at it and it's just not here. It's still. I still
even
can't.
Wikipedia's like the
Hit
jobber.
row!
Yeah. Shit row.
Hit row. Yeah, shit row.
It was
That's right.
shit row.
Shit row.
Shit row. Shit row. Anyways, Chelsea and Piper beat up B-Fab after the match, but Meechin runs out and hits Piper with her kendo stick. I guess that's just her thing now. Triple H has the sledgehammer.
My sledgehammer.
Michin has a kendo stick.
Sure.
But then Piper grabs it, but Michin kicks it in her face while Chelsea retreats. I smell a shitty tag team match.
Oh, you don't just smell it.
Yeah.
You could taste it.
Smells like fish.
Ugh.
Next up, we've got Kevin Owens versus Rey Mysterio with WWE non-Hall of Famer, but still a legend, Victoria ringside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always liked her.
She revealed like last year that she got a Legends deal.
Yeah.
Although they call it something else now, like a member berries deal or some shit. Yeah. I think it was like
I always liked that song, and it wasn't her song. It was like a real song, but they let her use it.
yeah, sounds like Evanescence or something.
Yeah, sure.
Or a ripoff. So
She was trying to be like Randy Orton. She'd come out. She's like, the voices.
I hear voices in my head. Randy Orton is doing this instead. He's So Owens came out wearing a Rey Mysterio Hall of Fame shirt for the match. Amazing. The crowd was chanting "Colero" at Owens, which means asshole in Spanish.
Wasn't sure.
Ray jumped off the apron to give Owens a Hurricane Rana into the barricade and then slid out of the ring to splash on him. I always liked that move of Ray's. And then back in the ring, KO threw Ray down and then said, 619, suck it. So that was nice.
Yep.
Ray hit Taint to face and went for the 619, but Owens countered with a super kick. KO went for the pop-up power bomb, but Ray countered with a DDT and went for a 619 pin. Or I'm sorry, he countered with a DDT and then he gave Owens like a 69 pin. Like he 69'd him to pin him.
Nice.
Thankfully, Kevin Owens kicked out. He mocked Eddie Guerrero and hit a frog splash. Ray hit a sunset flip powerbomb and then code red, but Owens kicked out. Owens hit a stunner that Ray sold the fuck out of, but a kick out. Owens went for a swanton bomb, but Ray got his knees up. He hit the 619, went to the top rope to go for the frog splash, but Owens stumbled into the ref, pushing him into the ropes and making Ray fall. And then he hits the pop-up powerbomb for the win.
Well, it's official. This pop-up powerbomb is his finisher. Like, he hit the stunner and could not finish Ray.
That's right.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a bad guy thing. Back to the stunner when he's a good guy.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, look, the stunner's the stunner, but like it fits Stone Cold more.
Yeah,
obviously.
he stole it, and he already had a
The
great
pop-up
finisher.
powerbomb is amazing.
You could do it to anybody. Anyone that could jump.
Exactly.
You could do it to the fucking Big Show or Braun if you had to.
Right. After the match, Owens shakes Ray's hand. He acts like he's all grateful, but then he kicks him and sets up for the package pile driver. But Cody Rhodes runs out and beats on Owens. Officials pull Cody off, and Owens escapes through the crowd.
What is the only outfit that's douchier and more heelish than a three-piece suit? A tracksuit. Here he comes. I have my tracksuit in the car.
I have my own clothing line. Like, this is me. I have my own team of people. I have my own sweatshop in China.
What an asshole.
And all they do is make this for me.
Yeah.
Only for me.
It's his own line for him, yes.
So backstage, Nick Aldis tells Cody that him and KO will have a contract signing at Saturday night's main event. And Aldis is like, and since I'm such a shitty GM that can't get you guys to sign this, since we're in San Antonio, the moderator will be the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Now, at least I have to watch one segment now.
Right, at least there will be something.
My boy.
Doesn't really make any sense other than they're in San Antonio.
He's got to moderate it. This is the, I can't see it. Can you read? Just sign where it says Cody.
They put the contract on 2 pieces of paper so I could read it. Half the words are on this sheet, the other half over there, all right? Welcome to the contract signing on Saturday night's
Like
main event.
He's like, ladies and gentlemen.
The boyhood dream has come true.
What are you talking about, Sean? Can we just get to the thing?
Yeah, I know something about,
You know he's going to...
I know something about ladder matches.
San Antonio. I know a little something
Yeah.
about main event.
That's when I beat Razor Ramon, rest in peace. And then in San Antonio Royal Rumble, I beat Psycho Sid, R.I.P. Everyone I fought is dead.
Oh my God, it's true. Oh,
Yeah.
poor guy.
I'm like Tom Hanks in Green Mile. Me and Hogan will live forever.
That's right. Me, Hogan, and Flair.
Maybe not Flair. He's TikTok.
He's still around.
Drinking too much Woo Energy, if you know what I mean.
I'm sorry. I no longer love you.
Absolutely. Next up, I told you they would fucking spoil it. Video package for Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, it was on her Insta. She kind of teased it on her Insta or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Makes sense, I guess, since she's constantly, been posting that she's coming back. But
But that's fine. You just don't do it on the show.
she's on a boat. She'll be back as soon as she docks. But she's been on a boat for a year.
Yeah.
So, and like she's in a bikini, but they shot her from very far away.
Oh.
So it was all like blurred. It was all like fucking MySpace angles.
We haven't seen
It's
her
all
since
look,
it's
look
been
at
a
that
year.
thigh. Isn't that thigh good? Well, yeah. I mean, if we're just looking at a thigh,
Yeah, it's been a long time.
it's been a year, over a year.
Yeah.
So she'll be back for the Rumble. Next up, we've got Bayley versus Tiffany Stratton for the WWE Women's Championship with Roxanne Perez watching from the front row because her and Bayley had a brawl on NXT last week. Stratton, this match was so long. They gave way too much time for this match. It went on forever. There were a few botches. Stratton had a mistake where Bayley was supposed to clothesline her out of the ring, but Stratton jumped early.
Yeah.
So she sent herself out of the ring.
Right.
And then Bayley went for a suicide dive, but Stratton countered with a forearm and then trapped Bayley under the ring apron and then just ran into her with her ass. That was a little awkward. Bayley gave Stratton a Bayley to belly on the floor. Bayley hit a superplex off the middle rope. Stratton hit a beautiful swanton off the top, followed by a power bomb, but Bayley kicked out. Outside the ring, Bayley got face-to-face with Roxanne Perez, and they had some words. Back in the ring, Bayley hit the elbow drop, but Stratton kicked out. Bayley hit Bayley to belly, but Stratton kicked out. And then Stratton went for prettiest moonsault, but Bayley knocked her down. Bayley put Stratton on her shoulders and then did an awkward spin and then just dropped her.
Yeah.
I don't know what that was supposed to be. That can't be what that was supposed to be.
That's what aunts do to their nieces. The little
Yeah,
Aunt Bailey.
it was
I call
nice.
that the Aunt Bailey.
It was very odd. And then Bayley went for the rose plant, but Stratton countered with her cartwheel Alabama slam and then won with the prettiest moonsault for the win.
Alabama slammer.
She won clean.
Jammer.
Everyone thought Perez was going to be there to cost her.
I know. Clean.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, they're putting Stratton over a little bit.
Yeah.
I like that.
They want her to seem legit.
Yeah.
Legit beating Bayley, her first title defense. But yeah, it was a little too long. And I mean, it's hot. It's hard to top like the Owens and Ray match, and then with the Cody angle, all that. It's like I get it's a title match, but Owens and Cody is still the main event of the show.
That's why I thought Owens and Ray would be at the end, but nope.
Yeah. But that is Smacketh Down. Monday Night Raw opens with Nia Jax attacking Rhea Ripley backstage. It's like, look who's here. Oh, there's Ripley. She's winking at the camera, but Nia blindsides her and lays her out.
Yeah. Slammed her head against the wall like 12 times.
Right. Also, Wade Barrett filled in for Pat McAfee this week. He wasn't able to do it. So it's
He was
Barrett
doing
and Cole.
Something way more important.
Oh, he was at the college football championship, huh?
Yeah.
Right. So then Jey Uso comes out from the crowd, and Michael Cole dances and yeets with the rest of them.
At least, what's his face made fun of him.
Yeah.
Wade Barrett.
Right.
Like, look at this idiot.
Yeah. You know how long his entrance was?
How long?
Like from the start to finish, 5 minutes of yeeting.
It's a lot of eating.
5 minutes of yeeting.
And the only person who can actually do that besides him is you.
What?
5 straight minutes of eating.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
You're the only one.
That's as
So
far
you,
as
you and Jay.
I've Googled, I found nothing. I was like, I'm like Samuel Jackson in an Unbreakable. I'm looking for my doppelganger, I guess.
Well, you're
the guy
opposite.
that just can't come, I guess. I
Yeah,
don't know.
that's. And then you found it who was coming to Raw for 6 months and never came.
Oh, right, Veer.
So he's your.
I
Bruce
thought
Willis.
it was Josh for so long because
Yeah,
he
true.
didn't get laid for like 8 years.
That's true.
But now he's coming. But yeah, this is like the back when, like during the COVID shows, when Roman Reigns, like SmackDown would start, Roman Reigns would come out for 10 minutes and then they would go to commercial.
Right.
And it was like, holy shit. So anyways, Gunther interrupts. He says, I might as well be facing Jimmy Uso because what's the difference? Jace,
I mean, it's kind of true.
yeah. Jay says, you're going to put respect on my name because only one of us main evented WrestleMania, and it ain't you.
I mean, night one.
Yeah. So Gunther cheap shots Jay, but Jay fights back and lands a super kick, and Gunther rolls out of the ring, and Jay holds up the World Heavyweight Championship, but lets Gunther have it back.
Yeah.
That was nice. You know, let Jay hold it
Here you go.
because he's not winning it.
Excuse me, sir.
I don't care what Eric said.
Did you lose this?
Jay's not winning this belt.
Nah.
It's not happening. Can't happen. Next up, we've got Kofi Kingston versus Rey Mysterio doing double work. Yeah. He's one of the older guys, and he's doing double. We also got JBL on commentary once they could find him a headset. That was awkward.
It was weird.
It was like 30 seconds of them just, where's the headset? I don't know. Okay, there it is.
Someone's fired.
Yeah. Also, backstage before the match, the New Day pays JBL to be their acolyte on commentary.
Yeah.
JBL says, I don't blame you for getting rid of Big E. Everyone loves him. That's what they want to see. They don't want to see you guys. And Kofi and Woods walk away upset, and JBL's like, can I keep the $2? And then the New Day comes out, but they yell to turn their music off because they don't want that shit anymore. They're still the New Day, but they don't want the New Day music.
It's very confusing.
It sure is.
I don't like these guys at all.
No. It's almost as if they didn't really have a plan for this.
We're going to turn Xavier Woods heel. Nice. They're going to be up Kofi. No, he's going with them.
Yeah.
What?
I know. So Kofi takes the money out of JBL's pocket. He's like, give me that money back. And then Woods tries to start a New Day Rocks chant, but the fans chant New Day sucks. Remember?
The original chant.
Remember 10 years ago?
The original chant.
We're doing it again.
Yeah, we're running it back.
We're just going to run it back and copy everything 10 years ago.
Yeah.
I do like how JBL still hates Rey Mysterio for retiring him
So good.
16 years ago.
I was noticing that. I was
JBL was
that is
always
amazing.
great on commentary.
Yeah.
Outside the ring, Kofi went for a power bomb, but they had a miscue, and he accidentally dropped Rey on his back. Ugh. So they did it again, and Rey countered with a Hurricane Rana. That's how it was supposed to go originally. Right. Kofi went for Trouble in Paradise, but Rey countered with another Hurricane Rana. He goes for the 619, but Woods trips him.
Bulaka.
So the ref ejects him, and Rey knocks Woods off the apron. Rey then hit Kofi with the 619 and went for the splash, but Kofi got his knees up. And then Kofi went for SOS, but Rey countered and won with a roll-up.
So this heel Kofi can't win.
No.
Or heel Xavier Woods.
Why? They turned them heel because as baby faces, they were never winning matches. So they turn heel, and now they never win matches.
Uh-oh. Backfire.
What the fuck is happening?
Rey Mysterio.
What's the point of this? It's just like Chad Gable all over again. Well, I can't win as a babyface. Might as well create a faction and turn heel so they can help me cheat to win. Never win.
Never win. Why have a faction?
It's kind of surprising that in the Triple H era, it's babyfaces winning everything.
I know.
Crazy.
And you're not seeing
the biggest heel.
Where are the cool new factions?
He was like undefeated for like 3 years, Triple H.
Yeah.
Pretty much. He lost a couple of times here and there.
But like he was a part of 2 of the top 5 factions of all time. And
right.
We haven't seen a new one form. I mean, the Wyatt Six doesn't count.
Babyfaces win every feud in WWE right now.
Yeah.
Every feud. That's crazy.
Except like, Drew McIntyre's Sammy. But who cares?
Yeah, who cares? Yeah. Even Jay beat Drew, right? At main event.
Someone just beat him.
Rolled him up.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Woods ran back out and attacked Rey after the match, but the LWO ran out for the save. So the New Day bailed, but then they remembered that those guys suck. So they come back out and they push Joaquin Wilde into the ring post. and then run away from Cruz del Toro. 2 guys. Kofi Kingston, former WWE champion. And King of the Ring, Xavier Woods, run away from Cruz del Toro.
Yeah.
That was it. Hey! Well, we better get away from this guy.
Are you afraid of little mice?
Are you afraid of the horns? I hit you with my horns. Is that El Torito?
Yeah.
What I used to be.
Yeah, then I grew up. I grew up 4 inches.
Backstage, Chad Gable tells Kathy Kelly that he's spoken to Dominic Mysterio about Lucha Libre so that he never loses to a luchador again. And then Ivy Nile says she's going to win the Women's Intercontinental Championship, but Survey says...
No.
She
no.
won't.
And the Creed brothers say they're going to win the tag titles. Survey says...
No.
All right, thanks for coming, American Made.
You can, we'll see you in the next city.
Yeah. However, Gable did say American Made is going to be wrapped in gold, and it's going to be glorious.
Did he? I might have missed that.
He did say it.
Do it again.
No, I won't give in. I won't give in till I'm victorious. And I will defend. Oh my God.
So good.
I hate myself for playing it now.
I've seen clips of him in TNA. Awful.
Yeah.
Awful. Were they beer money or something?
Yeah.
In NXT, he was so fucking good. He might be like one of my top 2 or 3 favorite guys ever in NXT.
To be yeah.
And like Adam Cole was in NXT. Johnny Gargano was in NXT. Ciampa. Like he's up there with those guys in NXT.
Top 5 biggest wasted talent of all time. Yeah. Top 5. The guy was a star. He had the look. He had the fucking entrance. This is one of the best entrances ever.
Yeah.
Why? Why did you do this?
Yeah.
Rachel!
How he won the title in NXT was amazing. It was so much bigger back then. The NXT title meant something.
I know.
Those matches meant something.
So perfect because Nakamura like broke his leg and then Rude just DDT'd him and
it was great. They're like, all right, we got to check on him. He's like, fuck this. We're in a match. Come here.
yeah.
Come here.
Right.
Then he gave him a fatality.
We saw that shit in person.
So good.
It was awesome.
His entrance was amazing.
Fuck.
Does he do anything?
No.
Does he lead the faction?
He said he's retired. He said like he said he's not ruling out like a one-off. So maybe like a Rumble appearance, but
Yeah, but I thought he
cares?
couldn't.
no, like he said he had the surgery and he said his neck feels good and all, but like he had like the surgery, he had multiple fusions.
Yeah.
You know, he says like, no, it feels good. I'm obviously retired now, but he said he wouldn't rule out like a one-off thing.
So, because like he probably can't go out there every night.
Yeah.
I'm guessing, but yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
He's up there too. I mean, he's up there in age.
Yeah, sure. 48.
48. Yeah.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
next up, we've got an in-ring promo from Sami Zayn. He announces that he's going to be in the Royal Rumble, and the only thing that separates him from the upper echelon, like Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, and CM Punk, is that they've had a world championship. He says, I don't need a world championship, but I want it. 14-year-old me wants it. He's still with me. He wants it, so I'm going to take it. You almost believe him when he says
You
it.
almost believe him. Yeah.
It's amazing that like Triple H lets him cut these. He's been doing it for years now. I am going to win the World Heavyweight. He's been saying it forever.
I think they give it to him. I really do. I know we talked about this a few weeks ago. I
When,
think he
though?
gets the World Heavyweight title.
Just at some random point.
Sure.
Like in the middle of the year that's when they give it to like
Yeah.
fan favorites that aren't,
Sure.
you know,
Like a SummerSlam
like
match.
Triple H guys or.
Yeah.
I mean, I would hope so.
I think so. They have 2 main titles.
He's too
Gunther
good.
can't keep it forever.
He's too good to not, never have it. He's another one that's like Mick Foley, where it's just like
if Gunther gets out of Mania with that title, I almost think Sammy's the guy to take it off him. Like he's his kryptonite. He beat him.
he took the IC title from him.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Right. So anyways, the music hits and out walks Sammy's best friend, the Winged Eagle champion, Kevin Owens.
He is the Winged Eagle champion.
He absolutely is. Sammy thinks Kevin's there to attack him for teaming with Roman Reigns, but Owens says it's not like when Cody teamed with Roman. You and Roman have a lot of history, just like you and I have a lot of history. Roman did a lot of horrible things to you that you chose to forgive, And I also did a lot of horrible things to you that you chose to forgive because you're a good guy. You're my best friend, and that's why I'm here to tell you that you can and will win the Royal Rumble. You know why? Because you deserve to win the Royal Rumble and win the WWE Championship. We main evented WrestleMania together, but one thing we haven't done is main event WrestleMania one-on-one for the WWE Championship.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I'm watching this, and I'm fucking just coming and jerking and coming. And I'm just like, don't tease us with this.
You can't
Because it's clearly
bring this up
not happening.
and then not do it.
It's not happening.
Can't.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I mean, a heel, Kevin Owens, taking this title off of Cody.
Yeah.
Sure.
Uh-huh.
I know it's not going to happen.
Right.
But that would be amazing.
Yep. Owens tells Sammy's.
Sammy beats Owens. There's his.
Yeah, I know.
You could set all this up.
Yep.
You could put Cody in any other feud and it'll be fine.
Yeah, beat John Cena. Who cares?
Right. Right.
We'd rather see this. Not Rock Cody, not Rock Roman, not Cody Roman 3. None of that shit.
no.
Rather see this.
Yeah.
Owens tells Sammy we can do that as long as I walk out of the Royal Rumble as the WWE champion. You're going to win the Royal Rumble because I got your back. And I know I'm going to walk out of the Royal Rumble as WWE champion because just like you had Roman's back, you've got my back. As my brother, if I need you, I know you'll be there.
Dude, I mean, that would be amazing.
Be the most amazing
He
thing.
walks out and he's like, fuck. You know, Sammy's always torn.
Yeah.
That's what's so great about Sammy.
Right.
He's like, I'm a good guy, but everyone else gets what they want.
Yeah.
I never get what I want.
Right.
I help this fuck win that title. I can help Kevin win it
Yep.
because he's going to give me a shot at it. I'll put, you know what I mean? It's like, fuck.
I know.
This makes too much sense. And they're not going to do it.
Nope. They can't do it.
They can't do it.
They can't do it because of Cody Rhodes. God damn it. Did he have to leave AEW?
Right.
Fuck.
He's not even, no one even cares.
No. Oh, it would be so amazing if they helped each other win. God, that would be
Kevin
so
Owens
fucking cool.
stunning fucks left and right in the Royal Rumble. He's not even in it.
Yeah.
Just to try to help Sammy.
Right.
Punk, Roman Reigns, Drew McIntyre, Seth Rollins,
Like you could
John
have
Cena. None of them win.
Yeah.
Sammy's the guy.
right. Like you'd have to do the Rumble first so that Owens helps Sammy win, and then he's like, just remember.
And Sammy's like, fuck.
And then, you know, Sammy comes out, helps him win. And then, like, the next night on Raw, Kevin's like, congratulations on winning the Rumble, but you know what? I take back what I said. We don't need to fight each other. You
We're
go
best
fight.
friends.
You go fight Gunther.
Right.
We're best friends. And then Sammy's like, no, this was our dream. Like, this was what we wanted. And then Kevin Owens betrays him, and Sammy's a face again. It would be great.
Sammy's a face again.
Well, if he
'cause
helps
the 5
Owens
minutes of
beat
beating
Cody, then that's a
they'll-
heel turn.
They'll cheer the fuck
Of course
out
they
of
will.
it. They'll cheer the fuck out of it.
Yeah, of course.
Oh my God. That would be like, I'm just thinking of different scenarios. That would be incredible.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
it's
they
not going to
have-
happen, but
They
we
have the ultimate fight where Sammy finally goes over
Yep,
and wins a main title. Kevin would do that all day for him.
of course. I think this is just Owens trying to speak it into existence.
Hey, I get it.
Because
It's
what's
been
it
worse.
likely going to be? Maybe they're just going to fight again at WrestleMania one-on-one for nothing.
Fuck off.
That could be what it is.
Probably.
Probably. You know?
Yeah, but
Because it's always quality. And if Triple H is like, well, that's all we got for you guys.
how would you guys like to open night too? Like, fuck off.
Or do you guys want to fight Solo Sikoa and Tama Tonga?
They're like, we
No,
can't.
we'll fight each other!
Yeah. It's like,
Please, God, no!
yeah, we'll open night too. But that's all anyone's going to remember.
Backstage, Sheamus hypes his Intercontinental Championship match with Braun Breaker for Saturday night's main event, but Braun walks up and says, I'm going to beat you and break you like an old man. So do yourself a favor and retire. And then Sheamus shoves Braun, but Breaker just laughs and walks away. Another match I don't want to see for the 10th
We're
time.
still doing this.
Yeah.
I guess there's a chance Sheamus wins.
Blah.
I know, but there's a chance.
Yeah.
How do
Unless
they
they
not?
want to just fast track Braun Breaker. and win that Rumble. That would be a shock. That would be a shock.
But who does he beat? Gunther? Sure. I could see
Yeah,
him
or you
beating
get the
Gunther.
belt off Gunther and put it on someone. I don't know.
Anyone.
But yeah,
And Breaker destroys him.
right. It could happen.
I guess.
He's winning the Rumble, if not this year.
I guess.
He's winning next year's Rumble. Breaker's got to be the favorite for next year's Rumble.
Yeah, right.
In Saudi Arabia. Who cares? It's in Saudi.
That's true.
Anything can happen in Saudi Mania Rumble. Saudi Rumble
Anything.
Mania.
Anything. We buy winners.
Exactly. Next up, we've got Bayley versus Nia Jax with Roxanne Perez once again in the front row.
Jeez.
Backstage before the match, Bayley announces that she's been transfer windowed to Raw.
That's right.
Officially transferred to Raw, and she also declares for the Royal Rumble. She reminds everyone that she won in the last one, and which is good because everyone forgot, to be honest.
Yeah.
Bayley hit Nia with a suicide dive and then got into it with Perez again. Roxanne tried to slap Bayley, but Bayley blocked it and countered with a slap of her own. And then Perez tried to hop the barricade, but security carried her away because I guess she's just a fan. She's just a fan. One security guy's like, "Get over here, you're coming with me."
Hey. Hey,
He's like, "No, no."
I'm bringing you to CM Punk.
Yeah, that's right.
She's like, okay.
And then Nia did one of the dumbest things ever. Bayley is standing in the corner, and Nia like squishes her with her ass, and then just did these back elbow strikes that didn't even touch Bayley. Nia's not good when she improvises.
Nope.
And then Nia killed Bayley with the hip attack that makes Fatu's ass look like a pillow. And then Nia went for a leg drop, but Bayley rolled, but didn't roll quick enough, and Nia fell on Bayley's arm. That could have been very dangerous.
She should have just played dead arm for the rest of the match.
Right. And then Nia went for a leg drop on the apron, but Bayley moved.
Yeah.
Bayley hit a sunset flip bomb to slowly send Nia into the ring post. Bayley then gave Nia the Annihilator,
Yeah.
but Nia kicked out. Nia set up for the Annihilator, but Bayley knocked her down. Nia went for a Samoan drop off the middle rope, but Bayley countered with a sunset flip bomb. Then finally, Nia hit a pop-up Samoan drop, a senton, and then the shittiest Annihilator for the win. Like, she held up too much to where she just fell, didn't touch Bayley, and then just slowly sat on her
Yeah.
for the win. After the match, we've got a close-up on Nia's face as we hear, "This is my brutality."
This is my brutality.
Rhea Ripley runs out and attacks Nia, and they brawl for a while as officials try to separate them. Ripley jumps off the apron to hit Nia and some refs with a rolling senton. And then Ripley grabs a mic and yells, "You, me, Saturday night's main event."
And I guess Bayley's now the newest every match jobber.
Yeah,
I'm going to put everyone over.
right.
She's like the Miz. Like everyone's like,
That's, yeah.
She had her moment last year.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Her character's pretty boring as a face,
Got to bring back, hey, I think I'm 14.
I guess.
All the pedophiles will be back.
Yeah. Backstage, Dominic tells Gable, "I know a guy who can help you out," and he gives him a piece of paper with a name on it. That can only be one man.
But that makes no sense. Why would he help Gable? Why would he help Dominic?
I don't know. Maybe it's not him, but who else could it be?
Ray Phoenix?
No.
I don't
He's
know.
still stuck in AEW for like another fucking year.
I don't get it. Someone in NXT coming
And
through?
Ray's gonna help Gable fuck over his brother. Someone from NXT. I don't know. Yeah, maybe NXT. Who knows? Who cares? Then we do some Judgment Day bullshit. JD McDonough's like, "Oh, we got a tag title rematch against the War Raiders next week, but Balor's injured." So Dominic offers to take his place, and then Liv tells Dom, "I hope this plan goes better than the one you had for my match with Rhea. I thought you weren't mad. I'm not mad, even though I secretly am. Fuck you, you fuck." And then
And
she
that's
walks
Liv.
away.
Goodbye, Liv.
That's it.
Fuck.
Again, 2 weeks in a row where she's just in a backstage segment for 10 seconds. Just to be like, "I'm here and I'm gone. Thanks." I hate the Judgment Day. I hate all of them. Next up, we've got Pete Dunne versus Penta. Penta tried to do his taunt to start the match again, but Dunne grabbed his hand. Again, you can't do that here.
Yeah.
And then Dunne broke Penta's fingers.
Ouch.
What a shame. He's already out for months.
He can't do the thing anymore.
He's like, "Sarah!"
Yeah.
So he's out for months. Then Penta hit the Mexican Destroyer and dove over the top rope to Dunn on the floor. Penta did Cero Miedo again, but Dunn broke his fingers again.
Re-broke him.
And then Penta broke Dunn's arm and then hit the Penta driver for the win.
Good match.
Yeah, I mean...
Pete Dunn, come here. We have something for you. You'll lose to the new guy.
Here's the match. It's
all right,
just all that. That's the match.
Ouch.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Snapping bones.
Snapping bones.
Next up, we have a video package for Logan Paul.
Hey.
He's going to be on Raw next week.
He's coming.
Having his debut, but
Netflix.
they haven't said he's wrestling.
No.
I'm sure that's going to be like a big announcement. Yeah, he's just going to drink Prime.
Yeah.
I'm sure like he'll have a confrontation with someone and then they'll be like his Netflix in-ring debut the next week.
Yeah, he'll announce for the Rumble because the Rumble's so fucking star-studded. Why not throw him in it?
Absolutely.
And then this person that he fights, they'll feud in the Rumble and it'll cost him and whatever. Yeah.
Right.
Sure.
Yeah, who's that going to be? I can't.
It's got to be a good guy.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And this is Raw.
Raw.
I got nothing.
Transfer window?
Penta.
Maybe. Next up, we've got Jackie Redmond interviewing CM Punk by the crowd. Boy, is this guy good.
I can't see John Cena throwing me over the top rope on February the 1st. Did you say Roman Reigns? Roman Reigns needed my help to settle family business at War Games and in the Royal Rumble. There are no friends. It's every man for himself. I put Drew McIntyre in the dirt. Don't ask me about Sami Zayn. He's not on my level. You put Hulk Hogan in the Royal Rumble, I'll throw his dusty ass over the top rope and I'll kill Hulkamania once and for all.
He would finally be the one.
On February the 1st, 60,000 strong, live on Peacock in living color at Lucas Oil Field, Indianapolis, Indiana. My name is CM Punk, and I am settling scores, and I am cashing in debts, and I'm calling in a favor or two if I need to. And at the end of the night, 29 other men are going night-night, and one man will get his hand raised. One name, 3 syllables, C.
Sorry, Sammy. This fucking guy. As you know, Sammy's great on the mic, but no one is on the level of CM Punk.
What's everyone trying to do in the Monday Night War right now? And Hulkamania forever.
Yeah.
This guy can finally do it.
He's so smart because he knows Hogan just got booed out of the fucking arena. So he's like, everyone's hating Hogan right now. Better get some a good pop on that. I'll end Hogan. He probably doesn't like Hogan either, to be honest.
How much does he have to clear with Triple H before he walks out on that stage?
I think he's a made man at this point.
Yeah. Creative freedom.
Absolutely.
We're going to tell you who you fight, but everything else is you.
You're going to control the best promo guy in wrestling, and it's not even close. Like, Drew McIntyre's... okay, you could say it's close, because Drew's been amazing.
Yeah.
Seth's been really good.
KO
Kevin
is on his
Owens,
level.
Sammy.
I mean, he is.
But Punk is just
He's
a notch higher than
he's
all of them
better right now, for sure.
All of them.
Yeah.
So I don't know who's winning the Rumble,
No.
but I know who I'm rooting for.
Sammy.
It really makes you, well, Sammy or Punk, I would be completely fine with.
Of course.
Because if they do the K, but that's not happening. It's not even realistic. You can at least root for Punk because that is realistic. You could definitely see him winning. You can't see Sammy winning.
No.
So there's not even a point rooting for him.
I guess.
It's not possible.
Okay.
But fuck, Punk really makes you think he's going to win. I mean, you know, he did that last year too. It was either him or Cody. And then he said, I'm not going to lose to Dusty's kid. And then Dusty's kid threw him out. This time he's saying, fuck Sami Zayn. He's not on my level. What is he doing? Is he planting a seed? I'm not buying it. Nope, I'm not buying it. I didn't do it. I'm not hitting the button. I didn't do it. I didn't fucking do it. I didn't do it. God damn it.
Mark! He did it. He did it.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, at this point, CM Punk, right? If you're picking,
If I'm picking,
yeah.
yes, CM Punk
This time next week,
or Cena
we got to pick someone.
or Sammy.
Yeah.
Maybe Drew.
Dude,
Roman Reigns is in this match.
We might get everything wrong for the scorecards next week.
I have I don't want to reveal it because we compete.
Sure.
I have a good idea of who's in the men's match out of all the names. I've seen a lot of the scripts revealed.
You mean like
videos.
who's left?
No, like you know how like we have to pick who's going to be in the Royal Rumble match?
Do we?
Yeah,
Like-
we usually like the bottom of the thing. It's like who's going to make the appearance.
Oh, okay.
And we always have like Cena, Rock, Undertaker.
Right. Well, now
Triple
they're all in
H.
it. They're all in it now.
They're all in. I just think I don't know. Like I'm getting a feel for like the different guys. I'm saying I know.
Yeah.
I'll get them all wrong.
Right.
I'll get
We'll
them all
see.
wrong.
Oh, what a great promo. Next up, we've got Damage Control versus Pure Fusion Energy because Raw's 2.5 hours. Zoe Stark finally did something cool on the main roster. Dakota ran the ropes really fast, but Zoe hit her with an awesome springboard dropkick. But then Michael Cole yelled, "She's a sniper!" He sure is.
That's good. That's
Thanks,
good.
Bailey.
Thanks, Bailey.
And then
at least you're
Io-
still good for that.
Absolutely. Io hit Shayna with over the moonsault for the win.
Yeah.
Again, the heels, all they do is lose.
All they do is lose.
Everyone but Gunther, that's it, right? It's only Gunther.
But he's a likable heel.
Gunther's, yeah, it's true. Yeah. He's like an honorable heel that doesn't cheat.
That's true.
And everyone likes him. Next up, main event, we've got Drew McIntyre versus Seth freaking Rollins. WrestleMania rematch. Drew chopped Seth to start the match, and Seth did his little laugh.
We
Yeah.
friends.
Right. Outside the ring, Drew gave Seth a suplex over the announce table. Seth hit a springboard swanton bomb, but Drew kicked out. Seth hit the superplex and rolled through, but Drew countered with a Michinoku driver.
Yeah.
Drew went for a Claymore, but Seth moved and went for the curb stomp, but Drew countered with a big spine buster. Seth put Drew in a crossface, but Drew grabbed the rope. Drew hit the Future Shock DDT, but Seth kicked out. And then in the end, Drew was starting to dominate, and he got cocky, and he was just like bullying Seth with a few short arm clotheslines. And then he went for one more, but it was one too many because Seth countered and won with a roll up.
Another roll up. I'm okay with it here. Protect Drew a little bit.
Yeah.
Because he's lost a couple of matches recently. Have we ever really talked about how good Drew is in the ring? Like his
great.
in-ring storytelling
Yes.
is up there with everyone's right now.
I mean, yeah.
This guy.
That's why him and Punk got match of the year on our awards.
Why'd they ever get rid of him? How did
He was never this good.
How did he leave? Grow a fabulous beard, grow 5 inches taller. I'm swear he wasn't as
Take
big.
all the steroids.
Just look ripped. Grow more hair. He was clean shaven before, and he's just amazing.
He was horrible his first run.
Oh, 3MB? Wasn't he part of that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yikes. Jinder and Heath, whatever.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Wow.
No, he's amazing. I mean, yeah, the Hell in a Cell match where he has the bag and you think it's tacks and you're like, another fucking Hell in a Cell match with tacks, but then it's the beads from the bracelet.
Amazing.
So he dumps it on his head like,
Yeah.
fuck you. Yeah, it was so good. So Drew attacked Seth after the match, laid him out with a Claymore. Drew put Seth's head next to the ring post and was about to murder him
Like literally shatter his skull.
with a Claymore.
Like one of those horror movies.
Yeah. But Sammy runs out for the save. Drew headbutts Sammy and threw him into the barricade, and then Drew went back after Seth in the ring. Sammy went for a haluva kick on Drew, but Drew moved and Sammy kicked Seth by mistake.
1 second.
Yeah.
Don't. Just another kind of set up storyline of Sammy with the Rumble guys. You know,
Yeah.
you just never know. Oops, I hit a guy.
Right.
I can kind of turn heel a little bit. And I said don't.
Right.
So yeah, I think Sammy. You fucking mark! I did it. God, I said I wasn't gonna do it. Damn it. That was perfect timing.
You marked yourself into a shoot, brother. Yeah. I know.
Oh, that's good.
So Sammy tells Seth it was an accident as the show goes off the air. It's most likely going to be like shit keeps happening to Seth, and finally he's going to snap and go full heel. Because he hasn't yet, but he has to.
I don't know.
Absolutely.
This key to the line thing. But just don't be douchey heel, Seth.
I think he's
Don't
going to
be
be.
that guy.
Well, no, he's going to be pissed off, Seth.
That'll be good. I'm
Yeah.
okay with that.
But again, that begs the question: what do all these guys do at Mania?
Too many heels at that point, huh?
It is. Yeah. Because
What's
like,
Seth's
if
job
Punk's
at Mania?
winning the Rumble,
Yeah.
is he fighting Gunther or is Gunther dropping it right before Mania at Elimination Chamber?
They already blew Seth Punk.
And they're teasing
At
Gunther,
Netflix.
Goldberg. Yeah,
But
you
they
could
can do it
it
again.
But you
if it's
could
gotta be for a
they
title.
haven't done Punk, Drew, Seth.
No.
And that could be for the title, or it could not be for the title.
Doesn't have to be for the title.
KO and Sammy probably fight each other. Gunther fights Goldberg for the title, for not for the title, whatever. I guess
Who the fuck does Cody Rhodes fight?
Cena.
For the title?
Yeah,
Cena wins?
maybe. The story will be
So Rock Roman. You're still going Rock Roman, even though like they're leaning ever so far away from that?
I don't know. That's
With
hard.
3 months till Mania, like you had to have Rock do something on Netflix. It would have been fucking outstanding. Unless they go, you know what they treated that Netflix as? Not even WrestleMania. That Netflix was like corporate Super Bowl.
Right.
Like Rock can't turn heel. He's a good guy in movies. Everyone's watching.
Yeah.
You can't do it there.
Right.
Did you ever see, because I wasn't here that show after, like, was he, maybe I was, but did we ever see the viewers? No, I was here. I wasn't here the week after. How many viewers did they claim?
3.5,
Oh.
which was shocking because I was like, I thought for sure they would have said 50 million people watch Raw.
3.5 views,
Yeah,
right?
Live viewers
Live
worldwide.
viewers. 3.5.
I guess worldwide because everyone's asleep in the rest of the world while Raw's on.
Oh.
So
But
everyone
still,
has to
in
watch it
America,
later.
only 3 million?
It was 3.5 or 3 or worldwide. So like
That's
yeah.
even less in America, is what you're saying, if someone stayed up late.
right. Raw
Wow.
Netflix debut ratings.
What have they been getting? Like 2 something? So it went up a little bit?
Yeah, I think it was 2.6 for the US.
You have it for last week, seeing how far it's declined since the first show?
I think they said oh, okay, hold on. 4.9 globally. 4.9 million globally.
Okay.
It was 3.5 this week. That's what I saw.
Oh,
It was
okay.
3.5 this week.
Okay, got it.
So yeah,
That's what I was
4.9 globally. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is funny. I'm surprised they're even mentioning the ratings because they don't really have to anymore. Now that they're on Netflix.
But if it's a good number, you'd want to talk about it.
Yeah,
These
sure.
aren't great numbers. I thought they'd be way higher.
Right. For sure. So yeah, that's
You think like when you're a network, right, and you're drawing 3 million, it's like okay, right? But if you're Netflix and you're drawing 4 million, like, are you happy? You probably are. 4 million people watched one show. Sounds like a lot
yeah.
for a,
And I mean,
for a
it's-
streaming service.
And it's their only weekly live show
Yeah.
so far, Obviously they've done NFL games.
How much did they pay?
Billions.
Billions for how
It's
many
a 10-year
years?
deal. Wow. I think it was 5 or 10. It was a 10-year deal.
So
They
like
paid
over
billions and
100
billions.
million a year,
Oh yeah.
maybe 200 million a year.
What did Netflix pay for Raw? $5 billion
Over how long?
for 10 years. So that's $500 million a year.
$500 million to get 4 times 50, 200 million views. They paid $1 million. No, wait. They paid 200 million for 200 million watchers. So they played $1 per watch.
Do what?
$1 per view.
2 million.
No, 500 million.
Yeah.
No, I'm just doing math on how many viewers. Like if you did five a week is 250 million. And so it's costing them $2 to get one viewer. Is that good math for Netflix?
I don't know. That's too much math for me.
That's touche.
So that's Raw.
Yeah.
That's I guess we'll see how, the build for WrestleMania is coming.
Yep.
What all these guys are going to be doing. We don't really know yet, but we have some ideas.
Yeah.
That's for sure. But obviously the Royal Rumble is what's coming next, and that's what's important right now. All right, let's give some awards.
Yeah.
Who did you have for worst dressed?
Nia Jax.
Which show?
I didn't think about that. Raw.
That is correct.
Yeah.
It was Raw with the all red outfit.
Ew.
Ew. Wait. Yeah, all of them.
Yeah.
Best dressed.
I'm going to go Kevin Owens. Yep. Dick. And just him coming out with like a Rey Mysterio Hall of Famer shirt.
Yeah.
Just, you could tell him he came out in 3 different outfits that were amazing.
It's got to be, I have Kevin Owens because of the Winged Eagle.
Yeah,
Because
that too. Of course.
this, like, there's not many. We're only going to see it a couple more times.
Yeah, I know.
And then it's going to be gone forever. It's going
Because
to be
even
gone.
if he wins the WWE title, they're taking that Winged Eagle.
What if the addendum is what is it called? Annulment.
Addendum?
Annulment. The addendum. What if the addendum is that the Winged Eagle is now the belt? All right, sorry.
You fucking mark!
Worst acting?
Eric's not here? We are really hitting that button a lot.
Who'd you have for worst acting?
Jay Uso's just bothering me. I hate when they show him
He's pretty
this
bad.
fucking much because then
I
it's
know.
like, oh my God, shut the fuck up.
It's just me, Oos. Day 1-ish.
Yeah.
I had Michael Cole. He sucks.
Yep.
Best acting.
I have to give it to Kevin Owens this week. He was on multiple shows and he was just so fucking good the whole time.
He was.
Punk had a tiny segment. Amazing.
Yeah.
Almost took it from Kevin
Yeah.
for just 2 minutes.
Right.
But Kevin Owens.
I'll stick with Punk.
All right.
But they both deserve to win.
Yeah.
Worst comment.
What did you have?
She's a sniper.
Oh, God. Okay. We'll go with that.
If you drop kick someone, you're a sniper.
You're a
All right.
sniper.
Best comment.
I know Punk said a lot of great
Killing
things.
Hulkamania. Killing Hulkamania is mine.
That's got to be it. Can I give an honorable mention to JBL?
Sure.
He's like, we're not even sure if it's the same Rey Mysterio because of his mask, like a Sin Cara
Yeah.
thing. I was
Right.
dying when he said that.
That's funny. Worst match.
B-Fab Piper.
Oh, of course. Super slow mo.
I'm gonna double down. I don't like
Good.
to double down, but it was so slow and shitty.
All right. I had Nia versus Bailey.
That's the other choice.
Best match.
Seth Drew.
Of course. Worst move. There's so many.
There is so many.
I
Like,
had the
Nia
shitta
elbows.
later. Oh, the Nia elbows.
Yeah.
I'll go with the shitta later. But both Nia. That's what's important.
That is
Best move.
best move. What do you think? What was the best?
I'm gonna give it to Zoe's drop kick.
Come on.
It was cool.
Get the fuck out of here.
It was really cool.
Eric.
It was really cool.
Okay, Josh. There's really nothing
liked
else
it.
that stood out though. Like maybe when Seth and Drew kind of like went over the table,
That was good.
but I'll go with that.
All right. Welcome. Worst moment.
Worst moment.
You know, it's funny.
Shit.
Nothing was horrible. And that says a lot because this is 5.5 hours of television.
The matches weren't great. But we
Well,
can
that's
go
a
Judgment
match. Like
Day.
matches are matches, and it's not like
Yeah.
they were bad. But like like the segments. But I still went Judgment Day,
Judgment Day, yeah. For
even if it was just 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I hate Judgment Day.
sure. Yep.
Best moment.
For best moment, I'm gonna do CM Punk because as a moment, it was so fucking good. Honorable mention to announcing who's gonna be the master of ceremonies for the addendum.
Sure.
Wrestler.
I had Owens teasing him and Sammy for Mania. That was great. But again,
We all started. We all were like, I'll start
yeah,
slow. I'll start slow. I don't want to get too excited.
right.
You're excited.
But yeah, that's what it is. We're just jerking ourselves off without coming.
Yeah.
It's going to be a ruined bust. But there's a category for
What?
that.
It starts going. You're like, what? They're not. What? Oh, well, shit! It's gone.
Where did you go?
It's turtling. It's
Come back!
He's so upset.
It's turtling. All right, that's all for awards. Now it's time for breaking news. So Corey Graves, remember last week? He was like, fuck this company. Fuck all of you. I'm out.
Yeah.
Corey was back to work this week on NXT. He deleted his negative tweets
Give me your hand.
about the company. Yeah.
That's all he got.
That's it.
And that, you know what? I get it. Like, they probably had a long talk, and he probably sucked Triple H's knob a little bit. He's
Yeah.
like, all right, let's go back to work.
He started NXT.
Never again.
He started NXT with "This is where I want to be. I'm right where I want to be."
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Amazing.
Raw is on Netflix now, bro.
Yeah.
But this is where you
I'm
wanna
on
be.
the CW
Yeah.
with a bunch of nobodies.
If Netflix, if NXT was good like it used to be,
Yeah.
sure. Corey as the announcer of that era, great.
Yeah,
Sure.
for sure. Also, we talked about this on Hollywood Hogwash, but WWE Hall of Famer Bob Uecker passed away at 90 from a long battle with cancer.
It's funny when these type of celebrities that have had touches with WWE,
Yeah.
like who else is celebrating Bob Uecker this week?
The Brewers.
Well, but what are they doing right now? Yeah, he was their announcer for a long time.
I was joking.
Like WWE's the only one who's telling the world and showing highlights. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's kind of funny like how that works.
Absolutely. Go watch Major League if you never have.
Oh, come
just the first one. Just the first one.
Do you think he's big
It's
enough?
just like the Matrix trilogies. Just watch the
you
first
think he's
one.
big enough for the BU on all the uniforms? Probably.
Maybe.
Probably. His initials on the uniforms.
Like maybe for a day. Like for one day.
No, they usually
have a
do
Bob
it for the
Uecker
season.
day. But that's for players, right?
Oh, they do like owners. Players are.
At the very least, they will do a Bob Uecker day, I'm sure.
Of course.
That's all I've got for breaking news. So let's get to rumors.
Rumors! Vince McMahon gets kicked out for sex allegations? That happened!
But then he returns and takes back the company?
He did that!
And then Vince sells the company but stays in power?
Oh my god!
And then Vince dyes his hair black and has a stupid mustache?
Confirmed!
PW Insider reported that New Orleans is currently the front runner to host WrestleMania 42 next year.
Well, at least we can just scoot on over. Like
At least we don't have to pay for a flight. Right. But, you know, if it's still going to be super expensive. You know what's interesting? They just announced, or well, they didn't just announce, but like new WrestleMania single day tickets go on sale like tomorrow.
Well, you got it queued.
So, well, I just want to, I'm just curious because I'm not going to WrestleMania this year. Like, I don't think any of us are. But I'm just curious to see. Right. This is for Eric. I just want to see if the ticket prices are going to be a little cheaper.
Yeah.
You know? Because
they haven't sold single day yet, right? It's all been combos.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
You had to buy both shows.
Yes.
Right.
And like the cheapest one was like $2,000. Like it was insane.
Nosebleed.
Remember, Eric was like, "So go ahead and just Venmo me when you can, $2,000." We're like,
yeah, sure. I got that right here.
So yeah, I'm just curious, like, but just because it's in New Orleans and we could drive doesn't mean we're gonna. If it's gonna be $1,000 or even if it's $500, like, what's the? You know what I mean? What's the highest amount? Like, I would say $200 total. I would go to WrestleMania. That's the most I would spend. $200 for both nights, not $200 per night. I'm not doing that.
I know.
That's insane.
It's not even about the money necessarily. Like if we're doing well in life, right? It's like I don't want to spend this much on a 5-hour, 4-night buy one get one free.
Nice one, Punk.
Spectacular, because we know it's just going to be boring most of it. That's what the other sucky part is. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
yeah. Also, the Wrestling Observer reports that Miro, Ray Phoenix, Ricky Starks, and Malachi Black will all sign with WWE once their AEW contracts expire. Rusev Day! Rusev Day is coming back.
Is he still with CJ Perry?
No.
They divorced in real life?
Yes. Yeah.
Ricky Starks, he could be good. Ray Phoenix would be fun with his brother. Malachi Black, I've never liked since NXT. Aleister Black, I don't know. Since he left NXT, he did the weird.
It was all Vince.
Yeah,
it was that, and then the fucking Seth's gonna take your eyeball out and all that bullshit.
It was just weird.
Yeah, everything he did was bad.
Great wrestler.
It wasn't his fault that Vince put him in a room for 6 months.
For 6 months. I know who knocks.
It's so fucking dumb.
All right, Heisenberg.
That's all I've got for rumors. So, there's no Eric, but let's do the Mark report. Let's give it a try.
You fucking Mark!
Eric.
You fucking Mark!
All right, I'm going to do my best Eric impression.
TNA had a pay-per-view?
They did.
I heard.
Yeah.
Okay.
I believe in Joe Hendry.
And new.
Yeah.
Wow, he's never won that title.
I guess not.
They've had him this long.
Yeah.
And they haven't given him the strap.
Right.
Like people just show up and get the strap. Hogan can come out of retirement. They'll give him the strap.
He might. Because WWE and TNA announced a multi-year partnership that will have wrestlers from each company crossing over. So the big question is, how many TNA wrestlers will we see in the Royal Rumble?
Over under 1.5.
Are you talking both Rumbles?
No.
Or just the men?
Men's.
That's a tough one. Because
you know
Joe
why?
Hendry and Ziggler.
Dolph.
Yeah.
The Hardys. Like you like, wouldn't that be a great Matt Hardy?
Yeah, sure.
Jeff Hardy.
Yeah. They can't do like 5 of them though. I mean, like
It's 30 men. I would take them over like
all the other
Carlito,
so
Dominic. Like
so
you know
would
what I mean?
but Triple H has got to be like, I don't know. It's gonna be tough.
That's why I said 1.5. I didn't say 2.5. Like Hendry, I think for sure is
Hendry for sure. I would love to see Ziggler.
Sure.
Yeah.
He's got one of those Rumble kind of records that he can kind of get
now
back.
that they're doing
he can
it-
get back in the top 10.
Yeah.
For all time.
I mean, now that they are in a partnership, Dolph Ziggler could theoretically come back.
Yes. You see him talk about it in an interview?
No.
They talked about it. And they're like, so this is a partnership. What do you think? He goes, well, I didn't leave the WWE to just come right back to the WWE.
Yeah.
He goes, look, will I do one-offs? Sure. Right? Like, am I a
Yeah.
company guy? Yes. But like my focus is for TNA right now. It might have been a good company answer.
Yeah.
Because he does work directly for TNA. This is a partnership.
Right.
His paychecks are TNA.
Right. But when you wrestle in WWE, I imagine they pay you too.
I don't know.
Yeah.
For events, like one-off, like here's your event, like your your Royal Rumble fee.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So that's going to be interesting. Jordan Grace.
I don't know if you have to pay those guys. You want me to do what? And how much do I have to pay you? I don't
Well-
have to pay you. I will be in the Rumble. Thank you.
Ziggler's not a mark.
No.
He's probably smart enough to be like, you're not
Yeah.
fucking me over.
Right.
You know?
Right. Yeah.
But Jordan Grace, who Eric always jerks off to, she had her last match in TNA. She's most likely already signed with WWE.
Right.
She's coming. But we'll see if that's NXT or if that's the main roster. She was in last year's Women's Rumble.
She was in the last 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
So there you go. That's all I've got for the Mark Report. It's a shorter Mark Report, not 30 minutes like usual.
Yep.
But yeah, it's trivia time.
All right. We're going to thank once again Bobby the Mark.
Mm-hmm.
Soy ham?
Soy ham.
Soy ham.
Soy ham.
I think we
That's
said
right.
it wrong for many years.
That's
I don't
it.
know.
No, we did. It's soy ham.
Soy ham.
Yes.
Bobby the Mark. Soy.
Bobby the soy ham Mark.
Soy dam.
Yes.
Or is the D silent?
The D is silent.
Okay,
And
very
you
good.
replace it with an H.
No, I know, Bobby. I'm just messing with you. This one's real simple. See if you remember. It's member berries.
All right.
The Royal Rumble in Houston 2020. Who were the final 4?
All right. Brock Lesnar. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Oh, 2020. Sorry.
2020.
Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre.
Who the fuck did he eliminate?
If you really think about that Rumble, these all make sense.
He was a big guy, right?
These are all big names. These are all Hall of Famers, first ballot.
Was he tall? Oh, Roman.
Roman Reigns.
He eliminated Roman, right? To
Drew
win?
Roman, I believe.
Roman was the last one.
Yeah.
Final 4. Seth?
No. Remember that year Seth was with AOP?
This is hard to watch.
Right? Didn't he come out with like AOP and like...
God, I thought that
Someone
was
else?
I thought that was once COVID started, but
No, it was definitely that Rumble. I was like, what is all this?
Good Lord.
Came out with them. He's like, hey, they're going to help me win, all right? And they didn't.
Yeah.
This was... they're 2 of the biggest singles wrestlers of all time, but they were also in a famous tag team. They feuded like crazy.
Edge and Randy Orton.
Yeah. That might have been too much of a...
Sure.
But
That's
what
right.
What a
'cause-
great Final 4. Drew Roman,
Absolutely.
Edge, and Orton. And
Dude, that was
no one
one of
talks
the-
about... Yeah, good.
One of the best Rumbles ever. We always say that.
And Orton will probably also be in this Rumble. Why wouldn't he be?
He's got to come back for that. Yeah.
So like, it's just star-studded.
Yep.
I don't care about this, but can you name the women's Final 4 that year?
Charlotte won.
Yeah.
Asuka?
No, you're just gonna be guessing. Like,
Is
there's
it
a
all-
there's a legend in the Final 4. That wasn't
Nikki
a-
Bella.
No.
No?
That was one year, but it wasn't that year.
Yeah, I know. I thought she did more than once. Nikki Bella's in the Bellas were like the last 2 eliminated in the fucking first Rumble. It was ridiculous.
Stupid.
Ooh, who's gonna win, Asuka or the Bellas?
Right.
So ridiculous.
So Charlotte, you've
Hold
got
on, Mickey James,
no, wrong legend.
Becky.
No, was Becky yet in 2020?
Yes,
she was.
Yes. Like the man.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was after main eventing Mania. Fuck.
Charlotte, there's a heel jobber
Molly
now.
Holly.
No, there was a heel jobber now. Someone who's like always on the show and pretty much always loses. Shayna.
Yeah.
There's someone who's not always on the show anymore. But you know, if you need a
Nikki
gal,
Cross.
she's been around for a long time.
Natalia.
Think about this: Charlotte, Shayna, Natalia.
I think because
I wonder
Shayna.
who's winning this.
I think because we thought Shayna was
gonna win.
Shayna's year.
Yeah, she was. Did she win the chamber that year?
And then loses to Becky.
Wow. And then the fourth one is who came back in the men's rumble?
Oh, Nia.
No. Who was the big shocking moment in the men's rumble?
Oh, that year.
Yeah.
Oh, so Edge. So Beth Phoenix.
Beth Phoenix. Interesting final four there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love trying to think back at the four because you always remember the winner. You
Right.
mostly remember the second place guy. But then
I just remember us. I remember Charlotte won because I remember we were pissed
Yeah.
that Charlotte won.
Charlotte? Really?
Yeah.
She does. It's what she do.
I think that was also the Rumble where Mandy Rose was with Otis and Otis helped her stay in the Rumble. I think so.
I feel like
because it was
that's that
live.
one.
Yeah, I think it was that one.
I feel it was that one.
Yeah,
He caught her.
and he was like, "Oh yeah."
He caught her like this.
Yeah,
Spider-Man catched her.
absolutely.
Oh.
Oh, all right. It's time for fan questions. Who's Moida?
Oh.
Would you go to night 1 of Mania if Kevin Owens fought Sami for the Winged Eagle title in the main event? No, but I would like to. It's too expensive.
Yeah.
But if it wasn't so fucking expensive, then sure.
Yeah.
Lil Donnie's Choo Choo Train. My sources tell me that Hulk Hogan versus CM Punk at WrestleMania confirmed. Source Eric the fucking Mark Slamilton Hamilton with the Mark Report on What's Wrong with Wrestling podcast.
Confirmed.
Josh's real girlfriend, Michael Cole, is the worst. That handshake with Jay was so cringe. He's giving all of us white guys a bad reputation.
Yeah.
That's true. Alan, watching Kevin Owens doing possibly his finest work at the moment on SmackDown, and all I can hear is EA Sports Fight Night commentator going nuts. I keep thinking Manny Pacquiao is going to come out of nowhere with a left hand. What do you guys think of this Joe Tessitore guy? He's just a Cole clone.
He's nothing. Yeah. He's not
a
great.
Cole
He's
clone.
not bad. Whatever.
Yeah. AJB, do you think the Corey Graves situation is a work? And we may get Corey versus McAfee at Mania.
No.
It's not a work. I don't think so. Mm-mm.
Will they do Corey versus McAfee at Mania? Sure. They'll take a work. They'll take
Yeah.
a shoot and turn it into a work.
Sure.
They've done that before.
That is true.
But no.
Two Vinces, one cup. Oh, he just laughs the whole time. No, was Lyra Valkyria's entrance gear influenced by the big horny bird from Little Nicky? Yes.
Could be.
That is confirmed. Kimbo, what has been Triple H's
This is such good shit.
decisions that you believe isn't?
Yeah.
Like, what's something we don't like about Triple H? About, his booking? I guess that baby faces win all the
Yeah.
time.
No factions.
Maybe
Where are the fucking
split
stables?
it up a little bit.
Right.
Maybe I think he's regretting the Wyatt Six. If he's like, this show now is not. It's not really a wrestling show. It's more of like a party. It's like a party, and we have big stars all the time, and the Wyatt Six is like this weird thing that has nothing to do with the rest of the show, and really it doesn't fit in with the rest of the show.
No.
So maybe we're just gonna slowly phase them out.
It's just they have nothing. They have nothing to do. If you have to think back and go, okay, Bray Wyatt with his Wyatt family.
Yeah.
Okay, what did they do? Who did they pick on? You could pick on big names. You can't see the Wyatt Six like going after a Randy Orton right now.
No.
Or a John Cena.
And they're baby faces.
Right. Yeah.
And they're just not Bray Wyatt. That's the problem.
That's the main problem.
They're just not Bray Wyatt. Bo Dallas is not Bray Wyatt. He's just doing an impression of his brother.
Yeah.
It's sad, but, it's sad that we lost Bray Wyatt because he was one fucking hell of a promo.
Yeah.
He's an amazing wrestler. Would you ever ask a Nightingale? Clearly, this is all to set up JBL's triumphant return to win the Rumble. Would somehow still be better than Jey Uso as champion. Probably.
What is JBL doing that he can't be one of the announcers?
He's clotheslining random people on TNA. He's still doing that.
Is he?
Yes.
Is that why he was here? Because of the deal?
Yeah.
He has a Legends deal with TNA?
I don't know. But no, he was at Genesis this past weekend, clotheslining people.
Great.
One of these and one of those. My friend and I went to a college basketball game last Wednesday, and they mentioned something about free pizza. And as both of us are listeners of this podcast, we turned to each other and said, pizza?
That's the shirt I'm wearing if you're listening only.
Nice. Tyrone Grizz, not really regarding anything in particular, but I always found it weird when a heel gets kicked out of a heel group, he automatically becomes a face. I can understand if they left on their own, saw the error of their ways, then became a good guy, but what if they weren't done being an asshole yet? Well, it usually works itself out to where they start acting more as a face, like Damian Priest and Ripley, and the crowd is loving them, so that when they get kicked out, it's just they're instantly a face. That's usually how that works.
Sure.
That's just wrestling logic.
It's wrestling 101.
Yeah. Like, does it really make sense logically? No. But in wrestling, it works.
Yeah.
Nick Askew. Last year, one of my fellow What's Wrong with Wrestling marks had created the final year-long awards scoreboard, counting up every vote from the episodes. Is that coming for 2024? Got to know officially what kind of landslide we had for Nia getting worst dressed and Punk getting best acting. It's not just last year. It's been happening for years. But Kyle Foxton, I'm calling you out, man. We need you to do it, brother. If you can. If not, it's fine.
It's a lot of work.
But we did like going through it.
Yeah.
It seemed like the fans like it. If someone else wants to do it, it sure is a lot of work, but we would appreciate it. Big Stinky Giant. Pushfire Barry, this year's Rumble winner. CM Punk, John Cena, Kevin Owens. Well, Kevin Owens is not going to be in it.
No.
Push Punk.
Yeah.
Bury Kevin Owens, even though he's not going to be in it, and fire Cena. He doesn't need to win it.
Oh.
He's won it enough.
He can be in any match in WrestleMania.
Exactly.
You just name it. I want to fight this guy. Okay.
Yeah. The Rizzler, this is a bit of a cross between What's Wrong with Wrestling and Hogwash. My kid asked me, if WWE wrestlers were Avengers, who would they be? My response, Roman Reigns as Thor.
Aquaman.
Yeah. Well, the Avengers.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar as the Hulk. That makes sense.
Yep.
Cody Rhodes as Captain America. Sure.
Yeah.
CM Punk as Iron Man. Yeah.
Sure.
Be Tony Stark.
Fuck. I'm liking this.
Sami Zayn for Hawkeye.
What if?
Right. Charlotte Flair for Black Widow. Replace that with Becky, I would say.
Of course. Same hair.
Kevin Owens as Loki. Fuck yeah. And then Nick Fury is Paul Heyman is Nick Fury.
All of this makes too much sense. Like, weirdly.
Right.
Wow.
You'd almost want like Sami Zayn to be Thor, and so that Owens is Loki, and then they, they're brothers, but they hate each other.
That's funny.
Falcon Spade. How does KO go from my then best friend Sami Zayn on SmackDown to you're like a brother to me on Raw?
I was thinking about that.
Because he's a heel.
Yeah, we can do that, I guess.
Because look, on SmackDown, he's telling Ray, I want to main event WrestleMania with you. And then he goes on Raw, Sammy, I want to main event WrestleMania with you. He's just looking for someone to help him out.
Right.
Jason Deerham on SmackDown. Ray said that when he won the Royal Rumble, he entered at number 2 and had to defeat 28 other competitors. So if he entered at number 30, would he have to defeat 0 competitors?
That math checks out.
Yeah. David Schrank. Hey, Joe, how many Big Boss Man keychains you got left?
Who asked that?
David Schrank.
I mean, we haven't talked about that in years.
Yeah.
What a great, thank you, David. You're a longtime listener.
Yeah.
At one point I had 50. I want to say I've seen one recently. So 1. We used to have one on the desk.
One is in this room somewhere.
Yeah. So 2? I didn't see it in here.
You threw the rest away?
I mean, I've tried to sell them, but at one point I think my ex-wife just was like, do we really need these anymore? I'm like, no. Let's throw them away. I think there's 2 in existence.
In the whole world, only joke.
I just saw that box of as a you fucking mark. I saw a box of them. I was like, how much for the entire box? Guy's like, I'll take $10.
And where you? This was at a garage sale.
Fortune. It was like a swap meet. What do you call those here?
Yeah.
Like a flea market type of thing.
That was like your Josh moment.
Yeah.
Like Josh buying an Undertaker NFT. I'm gonna be rich.
It was like $1 each or not even. I was like, hey, can I buy the whole box? And he's like, you got $10.
Please.
I might have given him 20, but I thought eBay was just becoming a thing. This was so fucking long ago. I was living in LA. So it'd be like the year 99 or 2000. And I just thought
He
I could
just died.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh, and
I think so.
yeah, probably. And I just thought I could sell each one for $10, and there were 500 in there. I thought I was gonna make a huge profit.
Wow.
No,
Damn.
I think I sold 2 for like $7.99, and that's it.
You should have offered them some pogs to go with it.
That's right.
How about 1,000 pogs?
Shipping $1 million.
Yeah. That cemetery guy, I noticed at the top of Raw, it was rated TV 14 for language, violence, and substances. Do you see any substances on Raw?
There's some guy smoking weed in the crowd or what?
Maybe. I don't know. Pop culture junkie Jackie Redmond told CM Punk the Royal Rumble is a PLE. You've never won. It's called a match. The Royal Rumble match. You can't fucking do it. Once again, this is why Punk is probably one of the greatest of all time.
That. I remember her saying that.
Yeah.
Hey, you haven't won that pay-per-view. What?
Yep. Right. He name drops Hogan in a badass wrestling promo. The Slamilton marks think he's burying Hogan, but he's actually making him relevant. A+ Punk.
Oh,
I'm sure Hogan saw it that way too.
Right.
Thanks, brother. Thanks, dude. Thanks for the shout. I'm sending you some Hulk Hogan beer.
Yeah.
Real American beer.
Hulk, do you not watch the show?
Did you see that clip going around social
course not,
media?
brother.
Where it's like, he's like, yeah, I don't drink anymore. I haven't had a drink in years. Then he'd show him with the beer. Go. It's like, Hogan,
Of course.
you're so full of shit all the time.
All the time. Which makes sense because isn't he a Scientologist now?
Would make sense.
Yeah.
Is he really?
Yeah, like the story was that his wife is, and she got him into it.
His new wife?
Yeah. Although maybe Trump was like, you got to stop that shit if you're going to be with me.
Right.
Ryberg, go back. Who are we going to see again in a WWE ring first? Brock Lesnar. Baron Corbin. No. Giovanni Vinci. He's
he still employed?
technically on SmackDown.
Imagine he comes out for
Aleister Black, Rusev.
Oh.
Probably Brock.
If imagine this Rumble has Brock too.
That'd be insane.
He'd only be coming in to be eliminated by the guy he's fighting in
The
Mania.
only reason he's still not back is just because they're worried that they'll bring up the Vince stuff.
Who's they?
The reporters after on the
It's their people.
yeah,
They're all fucking marks in that room.
right.
I
But
would
they
say-
do every pay-per-view. They ask Triple H about Vince, and he's like, he's not here anymore, guys.
Maybe Aleister Black. Like, I feel like when these guys leave AEW, they don't have you got to wait 9 months. Like, it's quick. They're
Brock's-
gone, and then they're in the fucking Rumble or something.
Yeah, I would say Brock. They're paying him so much money to not use him. They got to be, at some point it's got to happen.
If they're not going to use him, like, if they're like, we can't use him, like, release him. What are you afraid he's going to go to AEW? He's not. He might.
He would.
For what he'd be
Probably.
like, I'll show up twice a year for $20 million. Okay.
Yeah.
Done.
Give me a hug. No. Okay.
Okay.
But I'm going to make a Brock Lesnar
Andrew.
body pillow, and I'm going to hug that.
I hate to mark out for our own show, but the thing you did with Tony Khan on the video, I didn't know. I never watched that. What the fuck was he doing?
Like, yeah. He just doesn't know how to be human.
Gulp, gulp, gulp. He was almost saying like gulp, gulp, gulp,
Yeah.
gulp. It was so awkward.
It's so
What
bad.
is he doing?
Meanwhile, the reporter is just sucking him off.
Yeah.
It's so fucking crazy. Leprechondom, was there no one else in catering that could wrestle this week? Why were Rey Mysterio and Bailey needed to wrestle on both shows?
Double duty. Kevin Owens was on both, right? It's
Yeah.
like, wow.
Jonathan Loreno, I miss commenting on some of my favorite moments a couple weeks ago, but some of mine are the Kielbasa Queen.
Of course.
Joe's soundboard episode, all these Saudi references, the infamous Marina Shafir promo, and Josh's press 5 to stimulate JR. Happy 10-year anniversary, and hope y'all enjoyed the snow we got. It was nice. We got some snow,
Yeah. Was I here pressing those buttons for myself?
Yes.
I was, right?
Yes.
If you listen, I went back to listen to some of that episode. It's fucking amazing. Because the timing of the buttons, it is really good.
It's good stuff.
Like, it's pretty funny. You're like, oh, wow. Okay, how did you do that? Because I did two at the same time. I was like, oh, wow, you're pretty talented, Joe. Got that surgery. It was good. It was so good.
Libel Chief, maybe it would have killed kayfabe, but during the Bob Uecker tribute, they could have mentioned that Kevin Owens shares his name with one of Bob's character's sons on Mr. Belvedere, who was portrayed by none other than Rob Stone, the actor, not the porn director on NXT. I'm very confused.
I'm not sure I followed all that, but thank you.
One of Bob's character's sons on Mr. Belvedere. I don't know. I'm sorry. We don't get it. We don't get it.
Is his name Kevin Owens?
I guess. Chad Bagel, why has Cena only been on one episode of Raw? I thought he was back full time. I mean, I guess he's there in the McDonald's ads. It's not just McDonald's. It's the Honda ads. He's on like 3 or 4 commercials.
Yeah, but right. He is supposed to be there full time.
Yeah.
He is, and he's not.
Yeah, and they haven't announced him. They didn't announce him for next Raw, and that's the Raw before the Rumble.
Yeah.
But he's going to be at the Rumble. So...
his character's name on the show, Kevin Owens.
And that's Bob Uecker's son.
That's Bob Uecker's son on the show. Huh. Yeah. So he was George Owens and he was Kevin Owens. Wow.
All right. Uncle Saudi, does anyone else ever go back and watch that CM Punk All-In press conference for fun? Calling Cowboy an empty-headed dumb fuck is so insane.
Yeah.
I mean, when I see clips, I love it. It is great. Liam Attard, missed the chance to comment the last couple of weeks, but just wanted to mention my favorite podcast moment has to be between Andrew's rendition of Cody's theme song, My Pussy Hurts, Brock fucked it, something like that. Or before WrestleMania 40, Andrew impersonating Stone Cold crying like Cody Rhodes. Yeah. Yeah. Both those moments I laughed so hard I had to pause the podcast and re-listen over and over again. Thanks for all the memories. Been a fan since 2018. Love all the way from Australia.
Wow.
Thank you, Liam. Long Dong Silver, Pushfire Berry. Andrew's karaoke version of intro music for Brock Lesnar, the Bellas, and Stephanie McMahon. Please do all 3.
Chun, 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 chun.
You can touch, but you can't touch. You can touch if you're Cena. And then, tell me, some money. Whatever that shit
I would
was.
say Fire Brock, so the two are too funny.
Okay.
Probably Push the Bellas and then Barry
Bellas
Stephanie.
is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Into Coffin. This one goes out to Eric with the longest short mark report of all time. I don't have a lot this week, just a few things, guys. How long until Phoenix enters WWE? Who's the win? Okay, so that's when his contract ends, which they've said there's
6
some
months.
Yeah, there's some time left.
Yeah.
Who's the women's Rumble favorite? We talked about Charlotte and Becky.
Yeah, one of them.
Yeah, see, this guy's trying to get away with like 10 questions. I'm the big bag booty daddy. We need more brackets. What about things people in the crowd yelled out or funniest character moments like KO, Jericho, or Samoa Joe's promos? Maybe. It's possible. Angela, with your recent use of Chat GPT for the Action Hero draft on Hollywood Hogwash, which you can go check out, I'm curious what it would say for a hypothetical triple threat between Drew, Punk, and Seth. Mr. McMahon GPT would say Roman would cash in his Money in the Bank contract and win it all. That's accurate.
Yeah.
Wesley Medeiros, not a question. Been listening since 2020. Y'all got me back into wrestling. I actually bought my first shirt. It was the Kevin Owens shirt where he taped his face over Dusty Rhodes.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you. Isaac McAllister, would you let Rhea Ripley shit on your chest? Is that all we're doing? Or do we get...
She's naked.
Is that something else?
You don't get to know that, which starts with just Rhea's going to shit on your chest.
And
I'm
that's
going to
it.
say, no, I can't do shit. That's my thing. Like, I have a fear of... That's why I hate dogs.
Fear of shit.
Yeah.
I can't do it either. It's not gonna work for me.
Not
gonna work for me, brother.
Shitotopia. Whatever it is. I've got it.
Yeah. Nathan Bain, I was there in Dallas for Raw when Pure Fusion came out, and all I heard was
PFE.
That was crickets.
yeah, that makes sense. That tracks. All right, that is all for fan questions. So make sure you subscribe to the podcast as well as our other one, Hollywood Hogwash. We just did the Action Hero Draft. That was a lot of fun.
Super fun.
Follow the show on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Wrong Wrestling. Get a t-shirt or hat at prowrestlingtees.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. We've also got beanies like the one I'm wearing. And become a supporter of the show at patreon.com/What's Wrong with Wrestling. We've got the Royal Rumble pay-per-view and Saturday night's main event this Saturday.
My favorite shirt. I'm wearing it right now. It's the red pizza shirt. I just think it has so much going on. I love the red.
Yeah.
I always can't wait till it comes around in my little, I have a system.
Yes.
I cut the line. This probably beat out 5 other shirts that were supposed to be worn today because I had a red long sleeve on. So there you go.
Very
We
nice.
survived the snow day.
We did.
I almost didn't get here because I had to scrape all the snow off my car. You offered to come get me because I live 4 minutes away.
Yes.
I was like, fuck no, I'm getting I could do this. I did it for my first 18 years of my life.
That's right.
I had nothing to scrape the snow off. It's just taking so long.
Yeah.
But we got it off. So
Got it off. We'll see you guys next week. We've got to do Royal Rumble predictions. I don't even know who the pay-per-view prediction champ is right now.
has it been that long?
It's been, November. War Games was the last one.
Really?
But, yes. But we're looking forward to the Royal Rumble.
You can't help but to pay-per-view that thing.
I will pay per view.
Mongo couldn't have said it better himself.